agreed to go invest in another empty lot. So they spent $12 million to buy this empty lot right here. This is the famous or infamous 102 acres that is south of Meadowview Road, and this is right behind the Job Corps Center. There's no access from Meadowview Road, and there's no current access from Casunas Boulevard Road. And they sold this to the community because they said they were going to use this space to help help homeless people, give them a place to park and provide service and all that kind of stuff. It never happened. And then shortly after they bought it, the mayor started talking about building his Field of Dreams, wanting to spend $50 million out here to put in a sports field in the hopes of attracting some sporting events. So with all of these empty lots that we've got over in Meadowview, and that's just a portion of them, they decided we don't want to fix up any of those lots. We want to buy another lot, this one out here, and then lied about what the intended use was. So over the last 4 years, what has been done with this lot is they've had a number of community meetings. They've had, what's the name of the group that came out and did a survey of folks and talk about how this should be development, and there's even a standing committee of folks dedicated to talking about how what they're gonna do with this lot. So for the last 4 years, that's where our $12 million is gone. We haven't fixed any roads. We haven't developed any of these other lots. So when we're talking about progress and we're talking about development, I have not seen it. Heart and hustle is not an objective. Dream big is not an objective. So what I would like to know is, what are the objectives for fixing some of this in Meadowview, specifically Meadowview? And objectives are SMART, specific. What specifically are we going to do to improve on any of this out here? Is it measurable? How are we going to measure whether or not we're making progress? Is it realistic in what you're talking about doing? And times achievable? Can we actually do this? And what's the time frame? Heart and hustle, dreaming big, does nothing to remedy any of this blight here. So moving forward, my questions for the city council, for our elected city folks, is when are we going to change from underserved, because that's the first word that comes in mind when you think of Meadowview. Oh, that's that underserved community. Well, if we're underserved, then shouldn't we be getting served? Just a question, something to think about. So, yeah, heart and hustle, dreaming big, does nothing to improve the lives or the conditions of the people that live over here. We live over here, we pay taxes. I've been living in this community for over 40 years. And you can't tell me that in 40 years we can't do better than this.